me on the surface. Butterflies. There's no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. Before they close the curtains. Hope you find what you...
Show me more top plays! From episode 24, it's Huey Strangler. Breaking ankles and catching in the green 3. Now, it's Showtime JNO, putting them on a poster. And one. Season opportunity and punctuates for the poster. Next is Precision Ant, tossing the no-look alley-oop from half court. Finally, we've got Electric Trigger with the filthy...
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed in letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, DA. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Thompson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got DeRozan. Thompson is out there with Embiid. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. And for Cleveland, Marcus Morris is out there with Durant. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then it's Holiday. And it's Murray in at the point. And a battle of winning streaks tonight, Chris. Teams that are red hot. What's it like to play on a team that is stacking up win after win after win?
Oh, man, it feels great. Your confidence builds, your chemistry builds. You have time to concentrate on other players to get them their rhythm going because it's all in the mind frame of winning. And when you're winning, you have to have that mind frame in practice, after practice, while you're getting treatment on your body. So success is a way of life. And when you get stacking up those wins, everybody on the team becomes focused on the winning way of life, not just getting the W's during the game, but what helps you get them before, and then how do you recuperate after?
Makes everything easier. Now DeRozan, following Durant's three-point attempt. And the basket by DeRozan.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Cleveland with the ball. Passes to KD. From the line, drained for 2 points.
Now, it doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Now here's VanVleet. He's covered by Murray. And Thompson kicks to VanVleet. Outside Hardaway. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's the pass to Zeller. Now the dish to Durant. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
VanVleet passes to Hardaway, fires for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Or Cleveland had gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He kicks to Murray. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the shot goes in. 6 points for KD.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
VanVleet passes to DeRozan. There's the triple. And no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, two teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
And he makes the first. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. DeRozan passes to Van Vliet. It's DeRozan with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray. Now Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Hardaway passes to Van Vliet. Six on the shot clock. Floats one up. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Cavaliers leading. Outside Holiday. Back to Murray. Back to Holiday for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range. There's no hand in his face.
Van Vliet finds DeRozan. Now Van Vliet. Hit the floater, and good that time. Here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Durant. Back to Murray. Outside Holiday. And the shot is long. So for the Kings, their last game a win against New Orleans. Van Vliet passes to DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. And that one, good. DeRozan's got 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Murray outside. Durant drawing the double team. Cleveland moving the ball around. Holiday dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Morris really rises up for these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with authority.
With the pass.
Here's Van Vliet. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. That one, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they've kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
Here's Murray. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Holiday. Count that bucket. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's DeRozan, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Holiday, no one around him. The quick look, no good that time. The Kings trailing. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Morris with the rebound.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Outside for Murray. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. DeRozan against KD. Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Pass to Embiid. Van Vliet looking around. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Well, Kevin Durant was highly sought after following this past season. And, Chris, you knew his decision would have a huge ripple effect across the NBA.
Yeah, and at this point in his career, Kev, I mean, KD can do whatever he wants as far as which team he plays for. I mean, he has the titles, he has the money, and he has nothing left to prove. I mean, you can see why he chose this team.
Collins checked in for Cody Zeller. Anthony comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Gordon in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Portis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Holiday. Can they get it? And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So he gets them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Gordon kicks to Collins. Back to Gordon. Holiday with the three, and the three ball is good. Holiday's got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
O'Connell passes to Bellinelli. Over Gordon. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Cleveland leading by 5. The three from KD. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Out left to the wing. McConnell passes to Bellinelli. It's Portis, high post. Working on Collins. Portis kicks to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Holiday, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
McConnell with it. And the pass to Crowder. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And you can see just how much effort Crowder has put into improving the mid-range game.
Cleveland with the ball. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Anthony. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
Outside Covington. He dishes it to Crowder. Over Gordon. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Bounce pass, Holiday. And finished off by Collins.
You must push Collins further away. When you don't, this is exactly what's going to happen.
With the pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gordon, with no one around, sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Crowder. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
2,000, we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
The Kings shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Free throw drops for Covington.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Cavaliers.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered by McConnell. Anthony. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Cleveland ball.
Collins finds Chandler. Portis against Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The fader. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she breaks herself off there. And, you know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Jay Crowder out there with Portis. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's McConnell in at the 5.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Here's Chandler after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here's Covington. Right side, Portis. Bellinelli with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Anthony against Crowder. Anthony kicks to Holiday. Lob pass to Gordon. Covington with the steal. Here's McConnell. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get a shot off.
McConnell passes to Bellinelli. Kicks to Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far, Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
And he knocks down the first one. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ken Burge is checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And so he hits both.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Chandler. Pass to Anthony. Collins trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Marcus Morris is checked in for Collins. And a change for the Kings. Fred VanVleet is checked in for T.J. McConnell. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 6. No problems knocking that one down. DeRozan's got 8 points. Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
DeRozan with it, covered by Anthony. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from VanVleet.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Chandler, the pass to Gordon. That one's not going to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Passes it to VanVleet. Back to DeRozan. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gordon kicks to Murray. Morris finds Anthony. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's VanVleet. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Covington. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Murray outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
And the basket by Gordon.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
DeRozan passes to VanVleet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Tyson Chandler. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness great. His toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Throw good, VanVleet.
Oh, my God.
First, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations. And the expectations may not be based in reality.
And the Kings with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And DeRozan kicks to Van Vliet. Baseline try, and it's DeRozan missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Here's Murray, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for DeRozan. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
First one falls for Tristan Thompson. He's checked in for Sacramento. And so Murray nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Van Vliet passes to DeRozan. Switch. On the wing, Hardaway. No one near him. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Murray, covered by Van Vliet. And Zeller kicks to Murray. High, arcing shot, and the rejection by Embiid. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Here's Embiid. Yep, it counts.
Never easy trying to stop Embiid. Even when you foul him, he still finds ways to muscle shots in. I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint, then step out and hit the three, then give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, my God, I just got
And
that.
even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, the lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Here is Durant. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Zeller dishes to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Murray. Durant's got 9.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Van Vliet passes to Hardaway. High post, Embiid. He kicks it to Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Morris. Inching closer to the postseason, Chris, the playoffs right around the corner. Is there anything you would change with the playoff format?
You know, I've thought about this a lot, and because it's cyclical, meaning who's going to be number 1 or number 8 in your conference, that makes me not want to change anything. One idea, however, that I've always entertained is top 1 through 16. So it doesn't, let's take conferences out of it, let's take divisions out of it and just rank them by records 1 through 16. I think that would have a good impact on who's in and who's out, but I think it would also mess with travel and the whole logistical and a whole bunch of logistics in that way and mess it up. But I really like how we have it, man. 1 through 8 on both sides, and may the best team win.
How about reseeding?
Well, we could reseat, and that just opens up so many. You know what? I'm a guy, I got to get used to changing. Maybe if I hear some more ideas, I'm with it. But right now, I like it the way we got it.
I hear you. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hardaway hits them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Morris. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Durant. Goes up to the stripe. And Zeller kicks to Morris. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Right side DeRozan. He feeds it to Embiid. Out to DeRozan. It's stolen by Morris. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Murray. And they double up Embiid. 6 to shoot. Hardaway, no good. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Sacramento with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Embiid, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
That's his second 3-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Nailed from 3-point land.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Gordon, the pass to Durant. KD draws the double. Dishes it to Morris. Over Thompson. Morris, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
There's the pass to Van Vliet. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Back to DeRozan. Good work defensively by Morris. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 4. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Hardaway for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the middle. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one drops. Zach Collins checked in for the Cavaliers. Holiday comes in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Kings, Bobby Portis is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Bellinelli comes in for Hardaway. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fred VanVleet. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Durant. 12 points for him. On the wing, Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. Moving on to quarter number 2, the intensity escalated, but the margin remained the same as they finished the half still up by 7. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Here's DeRozan. Holiday out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Zeller. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for John Beilein as we begin the second half.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Holiday. Clock at 6. Murray surveying the D. Off target from three-point range.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
KD against DeRozan. And here is Hardaway. Three-pointer. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
Now here's VanVleet, guarded by Holiday. Van Vliet finds DeRozan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from KD. Right wing. Hardaway against Murray. Here's the floater. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got 8 points. The Kings trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5. Sacramento again missing.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's DeRozan after the made shot from KD. He's off on that one.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Good work there as it goes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
That's good from Durant.
Yeah, and the winning mentality of Durant, I mean, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
Here's DeRozan. Hardaway trying to free himself up. DeRozan's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Robert Covington's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Cleveland leading by 12. Murray outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Van Vliet with it. 6 points for him. Embiid finds Van Vliet. Now Embiid to end the run. Again, the miss by the Kings. Holiday against Covington. Double team on Holiday. Murray outside. Pass to Durant. Over Hardaway. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Kings trail by 12. Covington inside the line. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Pass to Van Vliet. Passes it to Embiid. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a 3 now.
Drizel. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Morris. And then for Sacramento, Khem Birch comes in for Joel Embiid. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Tristan Thompson. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Crowder kicks to Covington. Left side, Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Back to Van Vliet to stop the drought. No good there. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder rams it in.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight.
Holiday left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Holiday. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. C-Web, excellent. Here's Birch. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Covington passes to Crowder. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings making a switch here. Owen Ellis checked in. The Kings trail by 17. Van Vliet passes to Covington. That shot off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's deflected. Here's Van Vliet. That one goes in. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Murray dishes to Chandler. Kicks to Holiday. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about feel.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Chandler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's KD. Unable to get that one. Good D by Covington. The Kings trail by 15. Inside, Crowder laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chandler finds KD. And the jumper falls for him. Durant's got 19 points.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
look now for Cleveland. Collins checked in for Chandler. And Gordon subbed in for Murray. And then for Sacramento, Bobby Portis is checked in for Kem Birch. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Covington. 8 points for him. Here's McConnell. Lets a floater go. And the rejection by Collins. The kick out to Holiday over McConnell. That one wide left. The Kings trail by 15 to the inside. And Crowder jams it in.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Anthony. Feeds it to Durant. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw drops for KD.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Bellinelli. It's Covington on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got 11.
And Covington, this is one of his favorite shots. He's a lights-out perimeter shooter with textbook form.
Pass to Collins. The feed to KD. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
Outside Holiday. Collins trying to break free. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Kings trail by 13. And you look at Collins, able to protect the rim and space the floor offensively.
And fits that modern template for an NBA center. Time will tell how good he can be, but he's already making an impact.
Now Anthony, after the missed three from Jay Crowder. Anthony kicks to KD. Shoots over Covington. It's rebounded by Portis.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
McConnell passes to Bellinelli. Durant against Covington. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bellinelli. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Outside Holiday. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Crowder finds McConnell. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And that one is good. Anthony's got 5 now.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
The pass to Bellinelli. 1:21 left in the third. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. McConnell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time. Story of their game right here, one sloppy play after another.
And Cleveland making a change here. Zeller's checked in, and a change for the Kings. DeRozan's checked in. Outside Holiday. Free throw line jump shot. And it's off the back rim, no good. And here's McConnell. Out to DeRozan. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Drew Holiday has been on display for Cleveland. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan out there with Portis. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Embiid, and it's
That's his first personal foul. At the line to the Kings, T.J. McConnell. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
that free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's McConnell, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Embiid kicks to Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Hardaway against Gordon. Zeller passes to Holiday. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. That one drops for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here is Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Pass to Embiid. Out to Hardaway. The three. 6 on the shot clock. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Holiday finds Zeller. Eric Gordon on the wing. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Now here's Gordon. A floater. Here's Zeller. Good D by Embiid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here is Morris, following the miss by DeRozan. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
Murray's checked in for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Kings with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Passes to McConnell. Back to DeRozan. Baseline jumper. And that one drops for him. DeRozan's got 20.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Now here's Zeller. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Sacramento. He's perfect from the line this time.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, didn't get to the line once in the first half.
DeRozan against Gordon. Embiid kicks to Hardaway. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
The pass to Zeller. Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Fearlessness. Gordon using his strength to get off a good quality look inside.
Now here's VanVleet. And DeRozan. Here we go. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. They get it back. DeRozan's shot is good. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now here's Embiid. It's Hardaway with the drive.
Cavaliers foul called. That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Kings, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Hardaway hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Murray with it. Pass to Zeller. Outside Holiday. Pass to Zeller. Passes it to Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 31.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
The pass to DeRozan. Over Gordon. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from DeRozan.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Gordon. Sacramento on defense. Now Murray. Holiday with it. Hardaway picks him up. 4 on the shot clock. Fades. And it's Durant missing. The Kings trail by 4. Takes advantage of the opening, and the Kings check on 2 more.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Murray. He kicks to KD. Pass to Holiday. Outside Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's VanVleet. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and it's DeRozan missing. Cleveland leading by 5. Murray finds Holiday. He can't hit that time. Nice D from DeRozan. Now here's VanVleet. Guarded by KD. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Holiday with the 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Right side, Kevin Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The great ones do this. When Kevin Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's aiming to score or get fouled.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Durant. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's VanVleet. Kicks it to Embiid. The dish to DeRozan. Cavaliers with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Holiday. Up top, Embiid. And the basket is good.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Murray outside. Pass to KD. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. It's blocked.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
The Kings trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Back to Murray. Cleveland moving the ball around. Durant kicks to Murray. Shoots from the line. Morris passes to Zeller. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Pass to Morris. Beyond the arc.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms.
Hardaway finds Embiid. The offensive rebound. Passes it to DeRozan. And here is Van Vliet. Guarded by KD. Hits the three-point bomb.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And that one drops.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Durant just inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim. On offense, here are the Kings. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Van Vliet to the middle. DeRozan. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. That's 28 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 1. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 3. 52 seconds left in the 4th.
Turn me into a giant. I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what John Beilein said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Shot by Zeller, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Van Vliet. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his fifth personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Fred VanVleet.
Take a break. Take a
Two
break.
shots.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Got that.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant against Hardaway. Here's Morris. Rebound by the Kings. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Left side, KD. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was direct.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David.
Run that back, turbo. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. Must be a scholar. Spent 2K on Balmain jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't sink. Give 100 to the. Work hard now, we finally seen a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Fendi got a thing. And I'm dripping like a sink, yeah. These VVS's make you blink, yeah. Yeah. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. In LA, I got Dusty on my clothes. I still got homies on play shows. I'm just getting started, I got more goals. Looking for the pesos. Stay inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around, I see a bankroll. I used to get hand me down, I